Overdwelling in the past or on past thoughts, both negative and positive, can hinder your advancement and your progress in life. Overdwelling on the past, both negative and positive, can hinder your advancement and your progress in life. As simple as this statement is, there are many people today, they failed because they succeeded. The reason why they became failures was that at one point in their life, they were too successful to be focused. There are many people today who became successful because they so failed that it brought them to a point of determination that they will not fail again. Here he's telling us that the past, whether positive or negative, can have an adverse effect as far as destiny actualization is concerned. The negative past, I wrote here, the negative past can create fear, can create discouragement, and it can also deflate your passion to press. When you dwell on a negative past, it sustains an ability to bring fear, it sustains an ability to bring discouragement, and to deflate your passion to press. There are many preachers today who have so failed in ministry to a point that any word that comes from God, they cast it as a word from the devil. There are many people who have failed in business. There are many champions, custodians of great destinies that have lost it all. I do not know any great man who has not failed before. When you find one, run away. When you find a great man who has not failed before, you are standing before a risk. There is a failure requirement that becomes an anchor that brings balance and stability to your life in the presence and in the midst of success. Hallelujah. Are we together now? Yes. So dwelling on a negative past can affect you. Many of us, you are listening to me right now in this auditorium, across the overflows and following online. Perhaps this is already a word for you. In the midst of your failure, there is still an apostle there. In the midst of your failure, there is still a prophet there. In the midst of a failure, there is still a businessman. The kingdom financier is still there. Do not think yesterday went away with the gift and the grace and the mantle and the calling. It is still there. Remember ye not. He's redirecting the focus of a people to understand the new that God is doing now. Are we together now? Yes. You cannot discern and understand the prophetic thing God is doing in your family. Apostle, don't tell me about a great life. We've lost 3, 4, 5 members of our family and we do not even know who is next. Remember ye not the former things. When he says remember ye not, he's not saying erode it out of your memory. That cannot happen. He's saying do not dwell, do not give it life and strength. Do not dedicate your focus. Do not invest your attention to that which is dead. You only try to water a tree that is dying, but if it is dead, you leave it. Are we together? How about the positive past? The positive past I wrote here can create complacency, can create pride, can create overconfidence, and even indiscipline. Let me take it again. Dwelling on the positive past, your achievements, overdwelling, I would say, overdwelling on your positive past can create complacency, lukewarmness, can create pride, can create overconfidence, and can create a sense of indiscipline. When you dwell on your negative past, the side effect is that you will have fear, discouragement. It will deflate your passion to press. But when you dwell on your positive past, overdwell there, build a monument and a camp around yesterday and its achievement and all its stride, it's able to bring you to a point of complacency, a point of pride, a point of overconfidence and indiscipline. I told you that every dry season comes with a letter from rainy season. I am coming. And every rainy season comes with a letter from dry season. I am coming. You will not always be a CEO. No matter how great you are. Are we together? Yes. Respectfully speaking, there are many people, especially in the arts and entertainment, in sports, who did not know that the seasons in a man's life, there is transition. And you can find someone who may be an excellent goalkeeper, an excellent striker, speaking in terms of soccer, football, and they can enjoy grace and splendor for 10, 15, perhaps 20 years, and in one moment. How about political leaders? In one moment you are a leader, and in a matter of minutes, everything, the entire paraphernalia that comes with your position departs. Remember ye not the former things, nor consider the things of old. Remember ye not the former things, great former things. The moment it is former, whether it is great or it is not, you celebrate it, you can reminisce on it, so that it helps to add that energy. But overdwelling in yesterday, have you seen people who the only thing they have to tell you is the achievements of yesteryears? I was once anointed, we once did mighty crusade, for instance. Or I was once a great businessman, I shook hands with this president and that president. And you are asking, where were you when seasons changed? You must understand how to navigate prophetic seasons, otherwise you will not have longevity of impact.